Introduction. This essay has been taken from the book Niti Shiksha written by Dr. Shyam Sundar Das. In this essay, the author has asked us to be loyal to our duties. He urges us to adopt truthfulness openly. He inspires us to walk on the path of truth by leaving behind vices like lying, committing sins, cowardice. His thoughts are very inspiring. This lesson has been selected with the aim of bringing awareness about duty and truthfulness in the minds of students. Duty is that thing which is our ultimate duty to do, and by not doing which we fall in the eyes of others and become low due to our bad character. In the initial stage, duty cannot be done without pressure, because at first the mind itself does not want to do it. It starts from the home itself, because here the duty of boys is seen towards parents and the duty of parents is seen towards boys. Apart from this, husband-wife, master-servant and man-woman have many duties to each other. Outside the home, we see the mutual duties of friends, neighbors and subjects. Therefore, the life of man in the world is full of duties. Wherever we look, we see duties only. It is our duty to fulfill this duty completely, and this enhances the beauty of our character. Doing duty depends on justice, and that justice is such that after understanding it, we can do it with love. There is a power in our mind which stops us from doing all bad deeds and inclines our tendency towards good deeds. It is often seen that when a person does a bad deed, then without anyone saying anything, he himself feels ashamed and sad in his heart. Boys, you must have often seen that whenever a boy steals and eats some sweets, he feels scared in his heart and later regrets why he did such a thing. I should have eaten after telling my mother. Similarly, another boy, who never steals and eats anything, is always happy and never has any kind of fear or regret in his mind. What is the reason for this? It is our duty to never steal. But when we steal, our soul starts cursing us. Therefore, it is our duty to do whatever our soul tells us. Have firm faith that when your mind hesitates to do some work and runs away from it, then you should never do that work. You will often have to suffer in following your religion, but do not lose courage because of this. What happened when your neighbors became rich by cheating and lying and you remained poor? What if other people got big jobs by flattery and you got nothing, and what if others enjoy happiness by doing lowly deeds and you always remain in pain? You should never leave your duty and see what can be more satisfying and respectable than the fact that you can follow your religion. Our lives are always busy with many tasks. We always spend our time working. Therefore, we should take full care that we always work according to our dharma and never deviate from its path. Even if we lose our lives in doing it, we do not care. The biggest obstacle in the path of following dharma is the fickleness of the mind, instability of purpose and weakness of mind. On the one hand, in the path of man's duty, there is knowledge of the good and bad deeds of the soul, and on the other hand, there is laziness and selfishness. Man remains stuck between these two, and in the end, if his mind is firm, then he obeys the orders of the soul and follows his dharma. If his mind remains in dilemma for some time, then selfishness will definitely surround him and his character will become worthy of contempt. Therefore, it is very important that whatever the soul inclines to do should be done immediately, without thinking about one's own selfishness. While doing this, when the matter of doing dharma comes up, then there will be no fear of anything. See, all the great people who have become great in this world, who have done good to the world and have received respect and honor for it, all of them have considered their duty to be the best, because in all the deeds they did, they did justice by paying attention to themselves. The communities in which this quality is found, they only prosper in the world and their name is taken with respect in the world. Once, when an English ship was in the middle of the sea, a hole was created in it. There were many women and men on it. A lot of efforts were made to save them, but when no measure was successful, then all the women on it were put on the boats and sent away, and all the men who were saved on that ship gathered on its roof and thanked God that till now they could perform their duty and could help in saving the lives of women. In this way, while they were praying to God, the ship was filled with water and sunk, but those people remained standing at their place. They did not make any effort to save their lives. The reason for this was that if they had made any effort to save their lives, the women and children would not have been saved. That is why the people of that ship considered it their duty to save the lives of women and children by sacrificing their own lives. In contrast to this, the people of France saved their lives from a sinking ship, but left all the women and children on that ship to fend for themselves. This vile act was condemned all over the world. Similarly, those who are selfish and do not pay attention to their duty are ashamed in the world and everyone hates them. There is a very close relationship between duty fulfillment and truthfulness. The person who fulfills his duty also behaves truthfully in his actions and words. He does good deeds in the right manner at the right time. Truth is the only thing that can help a man succeed in his work in this world, because no work can be done in this world by lying. If all the people in a house start lying, then no work will be done in that house and everyone will suffer a lot. That is why we should not use lies in our work. Therefore, it is appropriate to give the highest place to truth. Lying is the worst of all the sins in the world. Lying is born out of sin, deceit and cowardice. Many people care so little about truth that they teach their servants to lie. But one should not be surprised and angry at their words when their servants also lie to them for themselves. Many people protect lies on the pretext of ethics and necessity. They say that not publishing this thing at this time and making up another thing and telling it is timely and extremely necessary according to ethics. Then many people say something to be true so that the listener thinks that this thing is not true, rather its opposite is true. Saying things in this manner is no less sinful than lying. There are many such mean and vile people in the world who consider lying to be their cleverness and consider it their ultimate pride to cheat by hiding the truth or to save themselves by lying. Such people are the main reasons for destroying the society and spreading sorrow and suffering. Thus lying is a more condemnable and vile act than not speaking clearly. Lying can be seen in many other forms as well, such as keeping quiet, exaggerating something, hiding something, changing the truth, falsely agreeing with others, making a promise and not fulfilling it and not telling the truth, etc. While doing so is against religion, then all these things are no less sinful than lying. Then there are people who make up stories based on what others say, but do only those things which they like. Such people think in their mind that they have done their work by fooling everyone, but in reality they fool themselves, and in the end when their secret is revealed, people in society hate them and consider it an insult to talk to them. There are some people who want to become virtuous even when they do not have any qualities in themselves. For example, if a person does not know how to write poetry, but he keeps his style such that people think that he knows poetry, then this person who pretends to be a poet is a liar, and then he suffers for not being able to maintain his disguise completely, and in the end when the secret is revealed, he is considered a liar and a mean person in the eyes of everyone. But the person who speaks the truth runs away from ostentation and does not like pretense. He gets great satisfaction and happiness in the fact that he can perform his duty with truth. Therefore, it is the ultimate duty of all of us that we consider speaking the truth to be the best and never lie, no matter how much harm it causes. Only by speaking the truth will we be respected in the society, and we will be able to spend our time happily. Because everyone loves the truthful and everyone hates the liar. If we consider it our duty to always speak the truth, then we will have no difficulty in carrying out our duties, and without any hard work or pain, we will always remain satisfied and happy in our mind. Dear students, if you found this explanation helpful, please share this video with your friends so they can also benefit from it. I've included links to summaries of other lessons in the description. Be sure to check those out as well. For more lesson explanations, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.